What's happening, guys? Black Eyes here, and I'm back with another video. This time, it's not a Calling All Units Let's Play video, although there will be some, like gameplay and stuff in the background. But this is an update video on Calling All Units. So, I'll show up some images on screen of what I'm talking about exactly. But without further ado, let's just get straight into the topic.
You will see.
To the main bulk of the video, Calling All Units has some updates scheduled over the next, I don't know how long, but over the next few months or so, according to the picture. I don't know exactly how many months, but it says over the next months. So, it says that they're going to be adding some new cars. For instance, the McLaren 12C GT3, the Ferrari 458 Italia GT2 in circuit, the McLaren 12C and the Ferrari 458 are in circuit, the Rough RT35 in dirt, the Mini Cooper S 2010 in circuit, Lotus Exige S in dirt, and the Ford GT 2005 in circuit. So I think this is going to be very interesting. Of course, it shows some screenshots down at the bottom, as you can see, and of course it says more will be coming at a later point. So they just want to let you know that they're not just going to add like 4 cars and then call it quits. That's not what they're doing, and I'm glad that that is not what they're doing, because I'm sure we'd probably have to make more videos to let them know that that is not enough cars. But I'm glad that they've actually started adding more cars, because as you may have seen in my Let's Play videos, I said at some point, I think closer to the end, that it's not fair that there's only one circuit car to choose from. That being the Lamborghini Gallardo in circuit spec. So now they're adding things like the Mini Cooper S 2010 in circuit spec, which I think will be the cheaper option, and probably like the cheapest option here for circuit spec. So I'm guessing it's probably going to run anywhere from between 50,000 to 150,000 in order to buy it from the police dealership. That seems about fair for a circuit spec Mini Cooper. I'm not entirely sure how much it costs in game, but I think that 50,000 might be reasonable. 50,000 was how much you paid for the GTR in perf spec, so I'd say 50,000 or slightly higher would be reasonable for the Mini Cooper. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And that's not it. So not only will they be adding new cars, but they're adding new features. So it says beginning in the next year, we'll be introducing 2 features that will bring a more social and competitive layer to chases. So they'll be adding a bounty, or updating the bounty system. So once it goes live, the bounty will be used to determine the amount of bucks that the winners of the chase are getting, and it'll go up and down as you win or lose police chases. And then at launch, everyone will have the same bounty, but it can increase up into 16,500. So it'll start at 8250, and then it can increase to 16,500, and may go down after a lot of losses to 0. So from 0 to 16,000. That seems pretty reasonable. So 2 separate bounties will exist, one for the racer and one for the police. So that seems about fair. And then here in the screenshot below the text, you can see the bounty that they have and the bounty that they've earned and all that good stuff. Meaning, I think that if you have a bounty, then if you win that police chase, you get the bounty for the cops or something like that. Of course, I'm not 100% sure about this, but it says it'll go up and down. So I'm not sure exactly how you benefit from the bounty. It says determine the amount of bucks that winners of the chase are getting. So I'm assuming that if your bounty is 8250, you're going to get 8250 bucks from the police chase, which seems fair. Next, it mentions that there are going to be leagues that you can join for police and street racers, which I think will be interesting. They already have the clubs, so you had, the faction missions and all that good stuff, and then in PvP you had the league, so you were in like Bronze 4 or stuff like that, as it mentions on screen. You have that stuff in PvP, but now it seems you're going to have that for cops in the bottom. The bottom 2 are the cop and racer leagues. So at the top you have your normal leagues. The bottom 2 are the cop and racer leagues, which I think are going to be interesting. It'll definitely inspire more people to do more pursuits. If having a higher league ranking will get you more money, like it does in PvP. For instance, as soon as you log on to the game, each day it will give you a certain amount of bucks as your faction bonus. So if you've been playing PvP recently and you've played quite a bit, as you keep playing PvP and as your rank goes up, then you'll get more bucks each time you log on. But if you don't play PvP for like 3 months, like I did, if you don't play the crew until like Calling All Units basically came out, from the summer until Calling All Units came out, I only got like 2,000 when I went and actually like logged onto the game. So I think that if they add these cop and racer leagues, it's also going to affect how much money you get either when you log onto the game or just from your pursuit bonuses. So that should definitely be interesting. Now, the final changes that they're going to be making are that they're going to be changing around the way the invite system works to balance between police and street racers. They're also going to be changing the abilities, since some of the abilities weren't performing the way that they wanted them to, so they're going to be tweaking those a little bit. And they're also going to be displaying bronze crates on the default tab of the map. Other than that, there are going to be some bug issues and stuff like that they're going to be fixing in the next updates, and you can look at the image on your screen for more of that, so pause the video and read that if you want. But that's it for the updates, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you want to find the source, I got this all from the Uplay app, actually. So the Uplay app has all the information. I went to the crew, obviously, and it just mentioned that there were some updates, so I figured I would let you guys know, for those of you who might not have Uplay or anything of that sort. You guys know the updates are coming. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah.